time for my next empty videos, and I'm gonna have to start off by apologising if I'm extremely squinty throughout this video, but it's really glary and overcast outside, so the light is a bit hard to look at and it's right behind the camera. But I'll start off with the few makeup-y bits that I have. So the first bit today is this guy, which is the Stay Don't Stray Benefit eyeshadow primer. So when I first got this, I loved it to death and I was using it a lot, and then of course, because I get so many other primers to try out, I just kind of got thrown off to the side and I hadn't used it in ages. Now it does actually only have a 6-month like lifespan, but without really paying too much of attention to that, I went to try it again there recently and it's totally separated and just like totally unusable. So you do need to chuck it, I'd say, after the 6 months. Like when you dispense out the product, it's like a lump of like the concealer type stuff, which is like the primer, and then just water or fluid that kind of runs everywhere. But I did really like it while I had it. It's a long time now since I got this. I think it was around the €30 or 29, and yeah, I did used to use it a lot though, and I loved it for, particularly for slightly, you know, drier lids or older skin that maybe the paint pots or something like that by MAC would be too dry on. This is a little bit better for maybe that kind of skin, but that's the first guy anyhow. Then this foundation by Daly, it's her ivory, well, that's just the colour, it's her facelift foundation, and I actually really liked this. Whoops. And despite having so much makeup, I actually rarely find stuff that like goes off this much, but I do like a cleanse out of my makeup like collection every 6 months or so and get rid of stuff. It doesn't smell bad or anything like that, but the consistency just looks off, very off, and I did get this a long time ago. I'd say about 2 years, maybe more, and it only has a 12-month life, but I haven't used it again in a long time, so it's just one of those, I suppose that's what happens when you have so much makeup, you do forget about a few bits. And Daly isn't actually being sold in Ireland anymore, or it could be in Ireland, sorry, it's not in Galway, in the Tesco in Galway. But I really liked this foundation. It was a cream foundation, it gave really good coverage, it was quite like moisturising, but it didn't go like really shiny or anything like that throughout the day. It was just a really nice foundation. Then this is another thing I've had for a long time. It's a StarGazer Eye Dust, and I have a few of these, and these like the MAC eye dusts or the pigments, these last you forever. So that's the colour. It's that lovely kind of stars and rockets kind of pinky purple colour, and I actually have a backup of this because I loved it so much, but it did take me so long to finish. And unless you're like using these things for, I don't know, like face painting at Halloween or like actual body painting, most people won't go through them sometimes ever, or you know, in a long time. But that's that StarGazer one. I don't even know if you can get StarGazer in Galway anymore. I got this down in, Jesus, I think it was in a shop that doesn't even exist anymore. That's how long I had it. But anyhow, then I also finished up a MAC Prep and Prime lip. I'm getting a bit sweaty here, guys, sorry, it's really muggy out today. But yeah, Prep and Prime lip by MAC. I go through these very quickly and very frequently because of my kit, but I've mentioned those many times before. And another Fling eyebrow pencil, that's the blonde one, which I use constantly in my kit as well. So another one that I'd go through quite a lot. It's a great shade for like blondes or even anyone who's grey. Then I have some eyelash cases that I finished up. So I have a 33, a 36 and another 33 by MAC. So if you're wondering what they look like, these would be my most used lashes in bridal work. So this is the 36 and these are the 33s. So you can see they're quite natural looking. Like the 36s are a bit more dramatic. They flare out at the end, so they give that lovely lift to the eye. And then the 33s are more natural. Now they taper either side, but what I tend to do is cut off the last 2 or 3 tufts of lashes so that they actually do kind of flare out a little bit. But they'd be my most used lashes now in my kit. So as far as skincare goes, I'll show you some of the old faithfuls. These are the regulars. So I've got 2 of the Garnier Miscellar cleansing waters since my last Empties videos, and I have just opened a 3rd one, so I'm really loving this. I haven't been bothering with any of my other Miscellar solutions because for the price, this is pretty much the best. And like I've said before, it's meant to be a dupe for the Bioderma Miscellar water. Again, I have 2 more of these and I'm just about to open my 3rd. These are the Garnier Simply Essentials 2-in-1 makeup remover. This is the soothing one, but this is for eyes and face. So that's another dual phase one. And the reason I love this is because it doesn't sting my eyes at all. I find that a lot of the higher end ones tend to sting my eyes. I'm using a couple at the moment, like the Clinique one stings me a little bit, and believe it or not, one of the Vichy ones that I got recently kind of stings me a little bit, which I was surprised at because I never noticed that before. But this one, there's two of them here, but it's the same thing. This one doesn't, and this is only $2.59 in Cara Pharmacy. I think in Boots it might be about $3, but it's just so affordable and it takes off everything. Like, there's no waterproof makeup that I find it can't move. This is another one of the Garnier things. You can see I'm a big fan of the Garnier makeup removers. This is their Express 2-in-1 eye makeup remover, and I just have a second one there that I'm about to start. And this one is enriched with Argan, which helps your lashes grow stronger. It conditions your lashes, which I think is a nice, you know, a nice additive, considering it is traumatic for the lashes and for the eyes to be removing eye makeup. I know you have to be gentle, but as gentle as you are, you're still kind of at them. But yeah, this is a great one. Again, very inexpensive. It's a much smaller bottle, but I still am a big fan of this. So even though I do try some of the other ones every now and again, I'm always going back to the Garnier ones, and I just love them. Then this is something that I had for ages that I finally finished, because I don't tend to use like these kind of toners. This is like a gel kind of toner, like a gel liquid toner. It's by L'Oreal, and it was their triple active ReNourish Velvety toner. So tones, nourishes and illuminates dry and sensitive skin. Yeah, it was fine. I wouldn't repurchase. So basically what I would do is, after cleansing, I would just use a little bit. Just if I was using like more like a cream cleanser. With these, you don't really have to clean them off or tone them off. That almost works almost like a toner by itself. But there's a couple of cream cleansers I've been trying to use up, and I'd only tone after those. But I'd still almost use a like spritz water or something to remove that as well, which is kind of stupid. But yeah, it's not something I'd really repurchase. But it wasn't a bad toner. It didn't do anything bad to my face by any means. I just don't think it was necessarily something that I necessarily needed. How many times did I say necessarily there? Anyhow, I also finished off this guy, which is Argan's A Perfect World SPF 25. It's a moisturiser. I actually really liked this, and I loved it for days I didn't have my makeup on. The only thing is, I found that I was a little bit shiny with it, like shinier than almost usual, because I know I have a shiny face, but it does have oils in it, and I didn't know that when I first got it. It is a very good moisturiser for your face though. Like, it contains loads of antioxidants and other good stuff for your face. Like, you know, it'll help against the free radicals, and I think that's why it is one of the age defense, or in the age defense range. But it smells beautiful as well. It has like a orange smell, like, you know, that blood orange kind of smell, that really lovely tangy orange smell, and I'd nearly repurchase it for that reason again. But it's the kind of consistency that I'd nearly use at night time rather than at daytime, but it has the SPF 25 in it. That's why it is definitely daytime. But anyhow, I also just finished up this guy this morning. It's the MAC Lightful Marine Bright Essence formula. This is a serum, and I'm a big fan of my like very, not watery, very fluid liquid serums. And this is what this is, and it's a vitamin C serum, so it actually brightens the skin over time. I like my vitamin C products. I have a lot of products with vitamin C in it, but this guy didn't last me very long, obviously because of the size. Like, I'm used to the bigger size, the Moisture Infusion Serum, and I'd use them kind of at the same rate. Yeah, but I think just for, I don't know, for the sake of price and how quick I go through it, I'll probably stick with my Moisture Infusion Serum, but I do really like this. And then I finished off two more of my Roche-Posay thermal water sprays. There's nothing fancy there. I just use them like to refresh my face throughout the day, as a toner, as a way of getting like water onto my face before moisturising, so there's actual moisture to be trapped in. So they're great. And then this is another one of the Redermic Aura treatments that I live by for my night treatment. So this is a retinol treatment, and I've gone through several of those now. I think I'm on my fourth bottle at this stage, but my mum started using it as well, and she's a big fan as well. And I also just started using the eye cream. Still have to make that video. I promise I'll get around to it. Then for the last few bits, I'll show you the hair. So I won't spend long on these because I've shown them all before, but I finished off the Argan Oil, the HASK Argan Oil shampoo and conditioner. This one is the repairing shampoo, and this was the repairing conditioner. really lovely. I was so surprised by how much I loved these, because I've used Argan oil products in the past and they've been too heavy on my fine hair, but these weren't. And this is these are sulfate free shampoo and conditioner. Let's try that again. This is a sulfate free shampoo, this is a sulfate free conditioner. You get them in pennies here in Ireland, which is Primark, and nice and inexpensive. I think it was like tenner for the two. Yeah, about 4 something each, and they smell lovely. I broke the lids on them like an idiot. I think I said that in another video before, so I was kind of hoping to finish them up so I could like get a nice fresh new pair or fresh new bottles. But yeah, so that's those guys. I also finished 2 more of these guys since my last empties, and they are the Stafford treatment, hair growth treatments. I keep referring to them in the plural, even though like they're single products. So I just have 2 of them. But yeah, I've gone through those again. Love them. I just think they're brilliant. Like, regardless of how quick they make your hair grow, they just make your hair feel lovely, and that's really important for me. And then I also finished off this guy, which is my Big Fat Hair shampoo. I nearly finished the conditioner. There's like that much left. Like, I think I'll just add that into this video. Let's just say I finished the conditioner as well, because I'm just going to throw it away. But yeah, the Big Fat Healthy Hair by Stafford as well. I can't say I really noticed that it made my hair big. Well, I definitely would say I didn't really notice that, but it did make my hair feel nice, and it didn't make it any more limp or lank. So that's that. And then the last 2 things I've showy, well, there's actually about 4 of them, but I'm only going to show 2 because, you know, you don't need to see that many, and it's just the brush cleanser by MAC. So I'm actually on to my Zoeva one at the moment, because I ran out. I need to get more MAC brush cleanser. I cannot talk today, sorry about that. But anyhow, that's my empties for now, and I'll just see you all in my next video. So thanks a million for watching, guys, and I'll chat to you soon. Slán!